we've had a healthy tradition of egotistical, narcissistic, self-involved, haughty wrestling characters. The gimmick is tried and true.
Yep.
The greatest of which was probably Ric Flair.
Yeah.
And in that vein, in that tradition, if you will, NXT provided us with a guy that successfully reinvigorated that gimmick. And not only that, had one of the best theme songs in recent memory. A theme song so good, in fact, that even if he sucked in the ring, that theme song would keep him going for a while.
You would still jam to it.
Yeah. That guy, of course, is Bobby Roode.
Also known as Robert
Roodenold.
Yeah, there you go,
The third.
Yep.
No, Bobby Roode we enjoyed greatly in NXT. And even, I wasn't even a huge Bobby Roode fan. I just enjoyed the fact that he was making that gimmick work again and so well. He just pulled it off, man. And all these little vignettes they would cut to, it would really give that sense of self-importance to him. And the condescending way he talked to, especially his feud with Roderick Strong.
Yeah.
Which, that was going somewhere until all of a sudden...
It just stands.
It didn't go anywhere because he was going to move to main roster, and then they just kind of had him finish off a few storylines. But here's the thing. He shows up on main roster, and he's a babyface all of a sudden.
Yep.
Which is weird because they're acknowledging NXT now in the main roster.
Yep.
So he's just a fucking babyface.
Yep.
No explanation. But you know what really fucking sucks? He goes back to NXT and is still... Now, mind you, they shoot these ahead of time.
Yeah, that's true.
But in terms of the storyline, they know where it's going to be.
Yeah.
So he goes back, quote unquote, to NXT to finish off his feud with Roderick Strong, which was a great match, by the way. And then you're like, why is he
shitty again?
I don't understand. Yeah. And they did this shit with Ruby Riott when they turned her from babyface to heel when she moved up to the roster. And they did the same thing when she went back, quote unquote, to NXT to finish her feuds. The hell is going on? But that's not the real issue here. We can excuse a little, mismanagement of the timelines. That's fine. It happens.
Yeah.
What the real issue here is that fucking Bobby Roode stinks like a weasel on crack as a babyface.
He smells like how I smell currently, which is like a weasel on crack.
Yeah, a rutabaga eating weasel, no less. He has got to be one of the most boring babyfaces on the planet.
Yep.
Ever.
He's not good.
He's fucking horrid, man. and just, it's like they want to underline it and shit by putting him on the commentary table so he could, utter inconsequential nothings about what's going on.
He's that guy you put, if you can't go to sleep, you just put him on.
Yeah, and you will go to sleep.
You will go to sleep.
The thing is, as a babyface, he lacks any charisma whatsoever.
Yep.
As a heel, though, it's not that he has charisma. I mean, he has the charisma of a heel, but he embodies that, in the way he walks, in the way he talks. He can work.
Suits he wears.
Yeah, he can work the mic. The gear he wears is still the gear for that heel. Yeah, it doesn't work for a babyface.
No, it can, but it doesn't.
Can, but not with him.
No.
At the wheel. Now you've mentioned to me that Charlotte makes it work both ways, and she does. She absolutely does. Yeah, she's skilled that way.
She's got a good little smile. She's got a good little thing. She swoons when she sees him for some reason. Never explained.
Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah. They were apparently because of the mixed match challenge, they're not like fucking in love with each other or some shit.
Yes.
By the way, couple with the least charisma in that whole thing.
That was literally the only match where I was like, this one kind of licks.
Yeah. Again, boring. His fucking babyface persona is just obnoxiously boring.
Yeah.
I won't even say obnoxious because that would involve some fucking emotion.
It's not like Baron Corbin where we want to punch his balding head because he's so boring. With Bobby Roode, it's just like, oh, he's out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they wrap him up in feuds with people that are boring, like Boring Corbin.
Yep.
So that's double the bore. And then feuds that made no sense, like when he fought a little bit with Shinsuke for some damn reason. And then feuds with guys that are having trouble even finding a fucking foothold after a decade with Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
So nobody in the world cares.
Nope.
I sure as hell don't care. I know there's people out there that care. I'm not one of them.
They should have changed his character if they were going to do this and make him babyface. That being said, it would have been too fast. They should have just kept him as a heel.
Yeah, he works perfectly as a heel. And the thing is, you could tell that he's being forced into this spot, and that is most obvious when he smiles.
Oh yeah.
Fakest smile ever.
That's the face of a man who has a shotgun to the back of his head.
Yeah.
Being forced to smile.
It's if this isn't remedied soon, it's not gonna end well for him. He's gonna fade out. I could be wrong, but it feels to me that way. And I'm just saying right now, Bobby Roode is a babyface. It's a no-go. 3 thumbs down. One of those thumbs is my penis.
Roode should be rude.
Roode should be rude. Yes, exactly.
Hashtag Roode should be rude.
Hashtag boring Corbin. Just because.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is Ahab and the Goontick talking about Bobby Roode. I know it's not spelled that way, but seriously, Roode. Anyway, don't make him a fucking babyface. Don't keep him this way.
They should change his gimmick, call him Bobby Nude, and he comes out naked.
Might as well at this fucking point.
Yep.
Yep. Anyway, we're gonna go get naked.
Yeah, we are.